Hi, everyone. My name is Anita Ladhani. I'm a licensed clinical social worker and an energy practitioner. And today I want to talk to you about something that is quite universal, but obviously not as common as I would like to understand. So, life is hard. Life is hard for everyone on the planet. And no one gets out without scars. So, how do we survive? How do we survive life? Whether you're living in the West or you're living in the East, life is going to happen to you. Whether you live in a mansion or you live in a hut, life is hard. Everyone has their own struggles and sufferings that life offers them. And I say offers them because it really is an offering to help you overcome struggles and to help you learn lessons and for you to go through life and evolve. But when we're in the midst of our struggles, it's very easy to get caught up in self victimization, blame game, etc. So, what do I mean by that? Feeling sorry for yourself or blaming others. I started my Kundalini Yoga teacher training this past weekend, and the founder of that is Yogi Bhajan, and there's a lot of quotes that he's very well known for. And one of the things that our teacher talked about this weekend was something that was very interesting. And she said, be grateful for the critics in your life because they're the ones who help you basically they're your blessings. You feel sorry for the ones who are only being praised. And we really had to think about that for a minute because what does that mean? Well, when you're just constantly, being praised or when constantly life is just easy, okay, where's the room for growth? Where's the room for learning? You're just staying in a state of stagnation. But when life is coming at you and life is hard and you're being criticized, it's really providing you an opportunity to learn and evolve and grow. It's challenging you, right? Just like a butterfly, metamorphosis happens after the uncomfortable state of being in a cocoon, being wrapped up in the solitude and doing the hard work of building, growing into this butterfly. And not just that, but then having to fight through and break open that cocoon when you're finally strong. And that's when the beautiful butterfly emerges, and life is no different. So, how do you survive? I think there's some basic things that people have completely forgotten or are not aware of. And I'll tell you, you have to go within. There's no easy shortcuts. Sure, speak to friends and read books and talk to a therapist, and all those things are fine and dandy. But at the end of the day, you've got to go within yourself because all the answers are within you. You've got to start to quiet your mind. You've got to meditate. You've got to really, go within and look for your answers within. Sure, it's great if you are able to find a teacher or find, a therapist or someone that can help you. But at the end of the day, you're the only one who has to do the work and can do the work. There are no shortcuts in life. You have to really sit down. And even if it's just 2 minutes a day with a guided YouTube video, meditate. Whether it's start with 2 minutes, then move up to 5, then move up to 10. Slowly build your practice. Yoga is not just the practice of physical movement. That's all people think yoga is in the West. Yoga is a lifestyle. Yoga is, you've got karma yoga, you've got, all kinds of different yogas. Hatha yoga is what you're most familiar with. Then you've got vinyasa, but you've got, kriya yoga. There's all kinds of yogas that basically it embodies a lifestyle of living an conscious, awake, alert life. So the other thing that I have found to be of most importance in my life is service. Okay, how does this work? So you may say, well, I don't have time to go volunteer somewhere else, or I don't have time, or I don't have the money or whatever. Service is just about serving where you are. And it could be as simple as a smile on your face. It could just be as a kind word. It could just be, making yourself available to someone who just needs to talk. And of course, if you're able to help and serve, we have this thing called tan, man, and dhan, right? You can serve physically, you can serve with your heart, with your mind, and you can serve with your wealth. So, sure, if you're able to afford to write a check, then definitely write a check. We're all blessed with these beautiful God given gifts, but they're not for us to just hoard. The God given gifts are for us to develop, recognize, develop, and then use those God given gifts to serve our fellow mankind. And you will have critics, right? Again, they are here to, make your life difficult, but they're also here to help wake you up. If you're just comfortable and everything's going great and you're doing great, the critic is the one that comes and sort of pokes you and nudges you and makes you uncomfortable enough where you then have to either reevaluate yourself, and really question, are you actually, is there any truth to what they're saying? And also, if there isn't, great, but if there is, then you need to change something about yourself. So it provides you an opportunity to grow. So at the bottom line, here's the bottom line. Go within, take some time to meditate, take some time to practice yoga, take some time to pray. Just spend some time on yourself, because we are a spiritual being having a human experience. So if we keep ignoring our soul, you've lost the battle. So the only way out is to go within. Nurture your soul, spend some time on your soul, and hopefully that will give you peace and calm, because we are living in a chaotic world. But the energy of love, the vibration of love, of frequency, has to come from within you. And hopefully it will help, raise the vibrations, the positive energy in your inner circle, your immediate circle. And God willing, we will just help that spread. Love and light, take care. God bless. Good night.